Welcome back. This is level 54, part 2. The audio, I'm not sure where it cut off. Probably when I left the Hangout to reconnect here. We are back. I accidentally ended the discussion as well as myself. So we're going to wrap up today's show. Sorry for the live viewers that got yanked off the call as well. What did you say while I was gone?
We were talking about this is why you don't jump on the newest thing. You just be patient, and it will release.
Yeah. Well, I was explaining how Yosemite's been rock solid all week long, and this happens every week. It's bad internet.
When?
It's not a bad.
When has it ever happened?
I've had to do several times where my internet's bad, and I jump off and jump back on.
Maybe once or twice. I don't know.
I've done it. I've done it before.
Maybe I don't.
So, back to the news at hand. I'm not sure if anyone wants to Twitter out the new link here or not. Let me pull up the remaining thing here, and we'll wrap up the show. So, playable Yarn Yoshi with release date this fall. I think that's pretty much for sure. U.S. release date for Bayonetta 2 early this summer. I think it'll be a fall game. I think the translation's taking longer than they would want. It's coming out of Japan this summer. I don't see it coming to the States this summer, though.
Just because it's coming out in Japan this summer doesn't mean they haven't been working on the translation a while, though, right?
Yeah, true.
I think it's not in their best interest. It's already too late now, but it was not in their best interest to not release this game sooner. Because I know a lot of people before the Xbox One and PS4 were out, they wanted the Wii U for this game. And I don't feel like they are going to purchase it now.
Now the Mario Kart and Smash Brothers?
I don't think it's a little too late. What was that?
Wouldn't they be more likely to purchase it after they've saved up some money after the PS4 launched and Xbox One and they have more money to buy a system now?
No, because I think people were just looking forward to something new. And
well, there's no new games for PS4, so you might as well get it. Yeah.
What?
There's, PS4, there's no good games on that system, so you might as well.
No, yeah.
So I never got to hear why, John, why did you take back your PS4? Wait, did you take it back or did you sell it?
I took it back.
What'd you say? You were like, this thing doesn't work. There's no game.
There's no games.
Pretty much, yeah. I know the guys at the game store. I bought it pretty well, and I was, it's the one I always go to, and I was pretty much like, yeah, there's no games for the system.
Did they tell you, didn't you know that when you bought the thing?
Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of got talked into buying it by one of my friends who works there.
Because the Watchdog stuff.
Yeah, and, the owner was like, oh, man, he was just kind of like, I knew you were going to come back with this. But
what would they do with stuff like that? Like, did they try to resell it?
He's going to try to resell it. I don't know. But it was a good system. It was fun having it. It was responsive. It was fast. But it just was. There was nothing on the horizon that made me see. I didn't see myself playing it all the time. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And plus, it was over $400, and man, that's a lot of money.
That is a chunk of change.
It was like a lot of money just to justify one game I'll play for a little bit and nothing else that I'll really play.
Well, Alien Isolation is coming out this year, Joe.
Well, yeah, I know I'll probably get one eventually, but I'll probably wait for there to be a price drop in a handful of games for me to get at once.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, one of the theories I have is that Sony will just be Sony and stick it to Microsoft and saying, our console's now $350. Good luck, Microsoft. I could see them doing that.
That's possible.
I could
also
see them
saying that their PlayStation Network is now free, like PlayStation Plus.
They just did that though. That's a new thing for them. They're not going to change that.
They could.
They could, but I doubt it. I see if $350 price drop would be logical and
Microsoft was smart. They would drop the price of Xbox completely.
Yeah, they would.
It would that's what they need to do to really get people going, whoa, Xbox One. They need to just Xbox Live is free for everybody.
That's not they don't have the contract Xboxes anymore. They used to do that.
What do you mean?
The ones
that
they
come
used
with
to sell
the subscription?
360s the contract.
They're like $100.
Really? They did that?
Yeah.
If you had Xbox Live Gold,
you had to get Xbox Live Gold for 2 years, and which was
if you're getting an
$120.
Xbox, you're gonna do that, right?
I mean, yeah, that's because I'm what
It's a
probably-
useless box without it, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, everyone who has an Xbox pretty much has to have Xbox Live.
The
Aaron,
only
you have
problem-
Xbox Live, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
The only problem with that is that those consoles only had 4 gigabytes.
oh, they have external hard drives, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could if you got like an external hard drive, but it's still ugly to have a box sitting out.
Yeah, I mean, for $100 though, I'll take it. I think on Black Friday last year they're $100, just regular. So,
Yeah, it was a 6-year-old.
do you think we'll see PS3 or Xbox 360 price drops? Will those just stay the same? Or
I think they'll stay the same, and no one is even paying attention anymore to them.
there's
This
still
year,
games coming
though-
out for them though.
I know, but I don't know.
If they drop price
Not
around
at
like
E3.
this holiday season, I will pick one of each of them up. Just to have
have?
them on my collection. Yeah, you know.
Well, PS3 I could see.
I would, yeah. I mean, if
If I have a PS2, a new PS2, so I might as well get a PS3 at some point.
honestly, Sony, if you're listening, I wouldn't have returned the PS4 if it was backwards compatible with the PS3.
I would have bought a PS4 on launch day
yeah,
if it was
like
backwards compatible.
because there's tons of stuff I want to play on there, but I mean that's
Yeah, I totally would have done that because I never had a PS3.
exactly.
I
me
feel
too.
like that discussion has always been the backwards compatibility is just for folks that had a crap ton of games in the old system. No, that's a good selling feature for newbies that didn't have the old system like
Yeah.
me with Wii U.
especially when there's no games coming out for it.
Mm-hmm. So, anyways. So next up on his list,
We're still on the same list.
What?
We're still on that same list.
Oh yeah, it's a big list. U.S. release date for X, which will keep the name, boom, and detail explicitly. It'll be heavily online enabled, but not an MMO.
You added that, right?
Q2 next year.
Tim's
I see
throwing
it this
his own
year.
predictions in there.
Subscription service with emphasis on Virtual Console. Interesting.
That'd
What
be
was that?
awesome.
Subscription Virtual Console.
We've been hearing about that. for
They would
a
have to
while.
have a whole lot more games coming out
Yeah.
every week for that to work.
Yeah, they would.
Maybe
That'd
they
be
already
awesome.
have them ready. And it's like, by the way,
Here, I hope,
Here's
I,
1,000.
I hope to
games.
God they have them ready. What the hell have they been doing for?
Here's 1,000 games ready to go.
Man.
New 2DS slash 3DS redesign and discontinuation of the base 3DS model will have a single larger touchscreen, dual circle pads, which are now clickable, 4 shoulder buttons, NFC chip, and have special software to act as a
Whoa.
Wii U gamepad to also support new multi-gamepad games. Oh, and very sadly, no 3D.
It's like a whole new.
That I don't buy.
it sounds awesome though, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But
I don't think that'll have. I think they'll have the 3DS Lite. I don't
Yeah.
think they'll do because they're not going to add 4. They're not going to add 4 shoulder buttons because that would limit.
it wouldn't be portable anymore because
Yeah.
Because
Honest-
you have to have the same controller configuration as every other handheld. They've never changed that configuration, have they?
Well, they added it.
yeah, they've added those, but no,
No,
They
they
have-
never
they-
add buttons.
They could
Yeah, they
add,
have.
but- yes, they have.
when
The Game Boy Advance had 2 buttons on it.
that was a new console though from the Game Boy Color.
Oh, you're saying from console to console?
Yeah, they're not going to.
What this guy's describing sounds like a whole new thing. It doesn't
Yeah,
sound
it
like
really
the,
does.
It
It
sounds-
sounds
yeah,
like
it's-
the link between the Wii U and the 3DS.
Yeah.
Like,
Sounds like their next system where they're going to say forget mobile or forget everything. Everything's mobile, and you just walk up to a box and that becomes.
but that
your
seems partly mobile. It's like
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know. It's like you can kind of take this.
It's a
around
giant
the house.
touchscreen. It's not foldable.
it's
anymore.
merging mobile with with both because
Yeah. I don't know. It would be kind of interesting that the
Ugh.
3DS is a game Wii U controller, but at the same time, I want a big controller for my for my home console, or at least something a bit bigger than a handheld provides. No quality of life at this E3,
I don't think we'll see that.
which
Yeah,
is
I don't
good
think we
because
will.
I would like them to focus on Wii U.
Yep.
The NFP figures will be used to enable games that you purchased on your console, Nintendo Network ID on someone else's system. So you can kind of play on both systems. Kind of, if you have 2 Wii U's, you'll be able to use this to make that look better.
Apparently, Nintendo doesn't think anyone owns 2 Wii U's.
Well, No, I just have 2 gamepads. I've never owned 2 Wii U's.
Yeah, because when I log into my Wii U, it goes, "Oh, you already own a Wii U. Why would you want to log into this one?" And it shuts you off.
3DS is the same thing, though. I can't log in the same thing on all my 3DSs right now.
Wait, you can't be logged into the same Nintendo ID on all your 3DSs?
No, one at a time.
That's so lame.
They need to change that, because I've got 10 3DSs. I want to log into all of them. When you download a game, you can choose to link it to a figure. If you do, the figure must be presented every time the game is launched. I don't buy that part.
Ugh.
But it can also be used to pretty much to download and play games on other consoles with the figure being present at every launch. So those are my predictions. I know a lot of them are out of left field. I do think some are pretty reasonable. Enjoy, and I think I'll actually try to watch the show live this week. But I can't guarantee it. So if you are watching live, thanks for that awesome email, Jason. We had fun discussing some of those topics there. Thank you for backing me up on Majora's Mask and some other things. So
I think you added that in there. I don't think.
No, it's in there. It's definitely in there. It's in there.
All right.
So tomorrow, Microsoft and Sony are doing a thing. I may do a monologue YouTube thing tomorrow based on their announcements, because I'm off work tomorrow and Tuesday, so I don't know. I may do some stuff. And a challenge to listeners and stuff. Write some really awesome Tomodachi songs that I can be putting into my game, and they may be featured on one of our future episodes. You can make up your own lyrics in Tomodachi Life. So if you want to make a fun Nintendo Club podcast song, we can do that. We can have Aaron, John, and me singing it in Tomodachi Life.
Don't do that.
So that is my challenge to you.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be great. It could be our new closer theme song or something. I don't know. So
Or we can just feature songs every week.
yes, the Tomodachi feature of songs. That'd be great
Yeah.
and awesome.
Start off the podcast.
And my QR
the download
code
version.
has been tweeted out several times, so follow my Twitter account for that if you want to have me in your wacky game. And I think John has privately tweeted to me. I'm not sure if he wants to have that in everyone's game yet or not.
We'll see.
And ask Aaron if you would like his QR code. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I'll put my QR code
Yeah.
out there. I want my little 3-foot me.
Aaron's got a great mini. He's so short. He's like a midget.
It's so annoying they don't tell you the height of your me.
Yeah, it should.
It tells you how tall he is, though, in relation to the maximum height. I think I made mine the maximum height.
That means
'cause I'm
nothing
a tall
to
guy.
me.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
It's all
anything.
relative.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
it's
they need to
relative
put it next
nothing.
to some
yeah,
stuff,
it's relative
like-
to nothing.
Yeah.
Because when you make the me, he's just standing in an open field. You don't know what's going on.
You're in a
That
white
is true.
room. You're being
So,
genetically
before we
engineered.
leave the show, let me just see what Aaron's doing in Tomodachi.
Yeah, what am I doing? Am I playing with
Oh,
my
you're
bear
just
wearing a sombrero?
you're walking around with your little straw hat, kind of just.
close
And now you're
enough.
sitting.
It's so weird.
So is that my room?
Yeah, it's just red and black.
I have a checkered room and I wear a checkered shirt.
Yeah,
You're insane.
And then yeah.
That's awesome. So
And,
can you
yeah.
check in on other people and see what's going
Oh
on?
sure, yeah. I mean, let's see who's doing the wackiest.
Check in
am I
on
doing?
John.
Now, when
Yeah,
you
what
play
am I
Wii U,
doing?
that you can give someone a Wii U, and they do some pretty crazy stuff. They'll kind of stuff. I don't know.
It looks like you were
Here we
playing.
go.
playing,
We got
Brain Age
a
or
little stretching going on. Let's see who's home. Oh, we got
Oh, whoa, hey.
Neil rolling around in his exercise
What
room.
is going on?
Let's see.
See, if this doesn't make you want to get the game, then I don't know what will.
We got King Kong here, just walking around his little. Let's see. I got Iron Man's a pretty good one. To look at.
So is there a limit to how many people you can have?
100, I believe.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
That's a
Oh,
lot.
here we go. Mr. Incredible is playing his Wii U. Look at that. He is having a good time. Look at that. Boom.
He is throwing those.
He is throwing those
ninja
discs.
stars. Yeah.
Ninja Stars. Why? Where's that
here's,
game? Why is that game not out? Is that gonna be
Here's
E3?
by Iron Man, the guy. He's in a spacesuit with a mask.
He's
and
in my room.
underneath the mask is a really cool thing.
From back here, he
Um,
looks like a white gangster with cornrows.
Well, if you can see, like I'm trying to do side view, you can see his little mask there. I do not play Minecraft. That was a question. I don't think any of us have.
I play Minecraft.
You do. Aaron does.
Yeah.
I want Minecraft
Love
on Wii
Minecraft.
U. I would totally
Yeah.
play it on Wii U.
I would play it if it came out.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
And
It
then there's
should.
some
The
people at the
controller
beach.
would be perfect.
Yeah, it would be, but it's not gonna happen.
And then some beach party here.
Nintendo should
beach
buy
action.
Minecraft.
Little beach action.
Minecraft is worth a lot of money. I mean,
Probably, yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a show. Anything else before we leave this extended edition of the 2-part episode?
Follow me on Twitter. I'll be live tweeting, I guess, E3 and all this reaction. You know, everything I think when I see it. So,
Very cool. Very cool.
if you want to see how happy or pissed off I am,
I'll be
Yeah,
at work,
hopefully
so
we'll be
I'll
very
checking
surprised
Twitter.
with what's announced. And I'll be just watching live and relaxing and having some food.
I'll be watching live, relaxing, and angrily tweeting and screaming at my.
So you're gonna be you're not working during the event then, I take it.
I work later that night. I work late
Okay.
that day.
Okay.
It's at noon, right?
It's at noon our time, so yeah, good
Yep.
lunchtime little
Noon Eastern.
presser. So yeah, Aaron, where can folks find you on the interwebs?
Well,
I know you
I did
change your
have
username like
another
every
change.
week to make it hard
No,
and difficult for
I'm
everyone.
not trying to make it hard or difficult.
Where
I-
in the world is?
The
Is
reason
this
why
related
this
to your
happened-
flood? Like,
No, this is related to a certain company that has the worst customer service in history. I am so upset with it. I'll
Who's
talk
this?
about that later. I don't want to get into it right now.
is this Apple?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So anyway, it is AL Rivera 423 everywhere this time. So before I had problems with my last one, and it wasn't accepted everywhere. Somehow random numbers already taken after my own name. So, but yeah, that's where you can find me everywhere. So
Okay. Excellent. Mr. John, what's you?
You can find me everywhere at John Wesley on Twitter, Miiverse, Instagram. I'm on YouTube at John's Nintendo Carts. I haven't done anything in a while, but I did record a unboxing for my Mario Kart bundle.
That's cool.
That should be up by the time you probably listen to this the next day or two. So
So how much is your box going for?
my box? What do you mean?
Your Wii U box.
I'm not selling the box.
I'm joking, of course. I
Oh,
already have,
like you want to buy the box?
I already have 2 Wii U boxes on you.
I'll sell you my Wii U Basic if you want that.
I'm good.
you don't have the basic box though.
The basic gamepad would be cool to have at some point.
I mean, it's the white is nice, but I do like the black better. I
Yeah.
think for the game.
No, it's a better controller. So this show, we'll be doing a Thursday night episode is when we're all free to do a show. So they'll give us some time to absorb the information from E3. So that's Thursday night, probably around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. I don't
Sure.
know. Eastern. Maybe 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. Aaron?
Probably, yeah, I think a little bit late. Well, yeah, later would be better for me.
Okay, because I know you're in a weird time zone over there.
Weird.
You're like-
what are you
you're like
talking about?
halfway between
this
the
is
West
Central.
Coast.
You revolve around us.
No, the West. We're like halfway between the West Coast and the East Coast. It's a weird time zone.
No, it is the Central time zone.
Oh boy, you know it's called a flyover state for a reason.
Yeah, flyover.
fly
state.
right over
And
it.
the sad thing about it is you don't know what you're missing out on because
I've
Yes.
experienced many time
Fly
zones.
right
Hawaii
over
is my favorite time zone. LA is a good time zone.
It's not wine, Tim. You don't try it out and you don't ask.
No,
for
I
it.
mean Hawaii is the best time zone because you live in like the past or future. Like movies are released a day earlier because of the awesome time zone being 6 hours ahead of the East Coast. It's great. Anyways, back on topic.
6 o'clock.
Thursday we'll be
6
doing
whole hours. 6
It's
whole hours.
well like 6 p.m. when you're having dinner. Movies
That's
are
like-
out in iTunes. It's great.
That's like me saying when I went to Australia, I was in the future, but I wasn't. It was like,
Well, like you're literally getting movies at 6 p.m. so you can watch them that night. Pretty great on Monday. Anyways, so Thursday we'll be doing a show. I'll be pumping out some YouTube videos Monday and usually just do monologues or whatnot with maybe other people. I don't know. We'll see. And we'll be doing a normal show next Sunday night as well. So stay tuned for all that. And it should be an exciting week.
We were gonna talk about some Apple stuff this week also.
Oh yes, me and Aaron Rivera will be discussing Apple's event. Not really Nintendo related, but we may dive into their Metal thing, which I don't think will have a huge impact in gaming, just like the last big graphics push did. Yeah, so we're doing that Monday at what time do we?
It's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow night. At what time, Aaron?
Let's see, 8?
8
Aaron
p.m.
writes your schedule.
8 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, me and Aaron will be discussing Apple's big event, and not really Nintendo related, but something I've been playing around with a lot and just want to talk a little bit about. And I think that's it. You can contact us on Twitter at Nintendo Club Pod. You can email us at nintendoclubpodcast@gmail.com. You can watch the videos on YouTube, youtube.com/TCHATEN. That is my username for Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Miiverse. You can friend me on Miiverse with that username. And until tomorrow night, if you're going to be there, thanks for watching, and have a great E3 week. Bye.